Alright, hey guys, welcome back to the Nr2003 series here for race 19 of 25. We're here going into the 19th race, like I said, of 25. Going into Homestead here. Josh Fox is your points leader over Dan Park, 58 points clear. Both the guys in the front have wins. Colin Cropley third, 188 back. Adam Gardner is fourth, 203 back. Your season one champion, Mitch Hodak, fifth. 238 back. I still think the whole top 10 has a chance. Anybody 300 points or less. So basically, Causey up, I think has a chance. You would think Emerson would, but he's down here. Like 330, 363 back, but I don't know. You never know. Maybe somebody wins out, but that's very unlikely, I feel. Other than that, let's get on into it. Uh, Going on, we got Homestead, like I said. Let me open that up. And let that load until this goes away. And I am actually turning the face cam off. I don't want that for this. So sorry about that, guys. But let's get on into it. Homestead is gonna be 121 laps here today, 2 times fuel and tires. 101% AI and 39. All 39 cars make it. Now let's get on into it here. Now let's see who qualifies on pole.
Drivers, to your cars.
And it looks like Bowen Adams, Jay McDonald, Hodak, Merkel, Andrew the Fifth, Jackson Wade, Collins, James Bush, Dan Park is 9th, and Joshua Balliet, Fox is 17th. So they're actually not too far from each other. 9th and what was it? 17th, not too bad. And coming from the back, you got Adams, Marcy Farmer, Brian Glennon, and Devin Smith. And let's go into happy hour. Do 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 do. How's everybody's day going? I can't remember. This might be my first race back since I got my new computer. I don't remember if I've done one since I've upgraded my computer. Now it's been at least a little bit since the last one. All right. Happy hour. Lingerfelt was fastest over Hubert. Devin Zimmerman. Ben Park. Cropley was fifth. Andrew the fifth. Farron Elam. Connor Cunningham. Jesse Adams and Farmer. And then the 18 of Dan Park. Fox was 16th. Dan Park was 37th. That's not good. But let's get on into the race here.
Drivers,
if I remember to.
cars.
Oh, nope. I missed it again. Oh. Sorry, guys. We're green. That was a lot quicker of a lap than I thought it was going to be. But Bowen Adams gets off to a great lead over Mitch Hodak. And we're still green for the moment. As they enter the fifth now, side by side with Merkel here. For the third position here, side by side here, coming off of 4. Merkel gets a great round off the high line, and he's going to clear the 77. Back, as they're going to be battling back here, it looks like Causey and Jay McDonald now are going to be battling for the 5th position. As they go in here like 3 wide. Back behind them. Causey's still battling Jay McDonald on the inside. He's got to run off the corner on the inside. He might go after 77 to Andrew the 5th. There's a 3 wide behind him here. Dan Park's still up here as he qualified decent. So sorry about that botched restart. But it looks like everybody started this race. Max Server still falling back behind Jay McDonald now as Causey is going to make that move, it looks like. Past the 77, Andrew the 5th. As Merkel now goes to the inside. Mitch Hodak up here. Or Mitch Hodak, sorry. As Bowen Adams pulls away here, side by side here for the 2nd position. Merkel in the Pontiac trying to make a move. Still side by side here, down the back straightaway. A 3 wide back behind Dan Park back there. Hodak falling back a little bit now. Jay McDonald way high. We'll go back here for a second. Fox 3 wide. He's trying to keep pace with Dan Park, who's 2 spots ahead of him. And they get clear there. Fox now to the inside, clears the 21 Carlos Gutierrez, it looks like. Now he's going to go try to chase down Dan Park in the 18 as they had James Bush in between them. Now, let's go take a look. Properly is 30th, so he's got a lot of work to do. Max Service now looking to the inside of Andrew the 5th. He wants to get up into the top 5 spot. There's Mitch Hodak looking back to the inside of Merkel there. And Max clears. Mitch couldn't get that to work, but here comes Causey. Has a great run. Can he get to the inside of Mitchell Hodak? He goes for it into turns 1 and 2. Side by side here now through. Coming off a 2. Looks like Causey might be able to get it here, and he will clear the 8 car with ease. Will he get a run on Merkel now as Merkel has a little bit of a run on the 33 Bone Adams? Can he get that to work? No, he cannot. Merkel goes wide, trying to go use the outside line here in the 3 and 4. That allows Causey to the inside here. Hodak now also there in the 8 car, but Causey had to check up as he falls back in line now as Bone Adams hangs on to the race lead for now. Dan Park gets around Jay McDonald. Here comes Fox trying to keep pace with Dan, but Fox is the points leader, so Dan needs to stay ahead of him. So we'll continue to watch that battle throughout the day as Causey now has the 8 of Hodak to his outside. Merkel now trying to chase down Bowen Adams. Here comes Max Service. Hasn't had a good year all year. Same with the 10 of Merkel. They both had it rough, and they are 3 wide back here. Dan Park has Josh Fox to his outside as he tries to hold off the 2 car right now. Causey still looking to get around the 8 of Hodak. Sends it on in there. Hodak blocks, and he clears. Max Service now trying to go around the outside here. To go back a little bit. Jay McDonald in the 4, still losing positions. As he's side by side with, I think it's Angel Gutierrez in the 25. Yes, it is. There's 3 wide behind him. Emerson Arden back there. I think with Adam Gardner and somebody else 3 wide. As Dan Park gets around Andrew the 5th. So go back up front. Merkel's still right there behind Bowen Adams at the moment. Josh Fox also getting around Andrew the 5th. He's caught up to Dan Park. He's going to go to the inside of the 18 here. Fox wants to cement this championship right now and keep putting the points on the 18, but Dan holds on for right now. We continue to watch the points battle here. Dan will be only gaining 5 here, and I think it's up 55 behind. It's 5 per position. Max Service to the inside of Causey ahead of these 2. Max trying to go for 4th. Side by side here through 2. It looks like Max can't get it done. Side by side still with Causey. Is he going to send it here into 3 and 4 now? And he clears the 32 Causey with ease. And here comes Dan Park though, has a good round on Causey. Looks like the 18-2 might be on similar pace here today. Dan sends it in. He's side by side with Causey now. Cropley has only gained 1 spot since that. Dan gonna clear the 32. Merkel still behind Bowen. Dan now trying to get up to Max Service. Can Fox get around Joseph Causey? And Hodak trying to go for 2nd on Tyler Merkel here. He's gonna get a run off the corner, it looks like. Will the 8 go to the inside here in the 1 and 2? Tries to push the 10 through the corner, doesn't get there. I'm surprised at how much this track's actually producing quite a bit of passing. I kinda like it. Being flat. Hodak now. Right there on the 10th bumper. Can he make a move though? Tries to put the bumper to the 10. Can't get it to work. Everybody's still in the race for the moment. And Hodak still there. Now he goes to the inside of the 10. As we go to 1 and 2, Dan Park to the inside of Max Service behind 2. You can see both battles here in this camera. Dan looks like he will clear Max. Hodek looks like he should clear Merkel. They're still side by side, but Dan clears the 75 for sure. These two are still battling for second position as Bone Adams just, hangs on right now. Has led all 12 laps. I'm pretty sure has led all 12. And here comes Dan now. Making moves, trying to get away from the 2 car. He's now looking to the inside of the 10. Merkel here. He wants third position. He wants to get that points gap back. Causing out to the inside of Max Service also. Causey slingshots right past the 75. It has a big momentum of a run here. Has nowhere to go though with it. Dan side by side with Merkel now up into third. Getting help from Causey now. Dan clears the 10 of Merkel. He's now up into third. Fox still stuck behind the 32. Bone Adams still pulling away. Can Fox make a move on Joseph here? Or is he just content staying here for right now? Just not trying to wreck the car and just keep it clean. Fox is to the rear bumper and he has to go wide. Almost hits the 32. Tries to go around the outside here. It's around lap 14 to 121. With the way this race is going. Green, I like it. We can be done by 6 p.m. We'll just go up here. Go find some other action. 77 and Andy the 5th is falling outside the top 10. Right now battling for 11th. Adam Gardner, I think 4th in points. Only 14th right now, has some work to do to catch up. Just like 3rd in the points, Colin Cropley will go find the 3 car. Cropley right now back in 29th, getting passed by the 43 Barrett Compton, sorry. And all the way back here, Brian Glennon now having a good day back in last. Fox lost a lot of time with that wide run that he had through the turn. Dan Park still just trying to hang on to third now as Merkel has caught back up to him. We'll go see if Adam Gardner can work his way through this traffic that he's stuck in. And the 42 car who's 4th in points. He now dives to the inside of the 77 Andrew the 5th. They almost hit each other as they're all about 3 wide back here. A lot of double file. Adam Gardner now to the inside of Andrew the 5th. He's going to clear him. Should. He's got a lot of traffic ahead. So go back up here. Looks like Cosby might have a run of Max Service. Not quite. Now we're just waiting on the pit stops basically. I don't know when they're going to pit here. I'm thinking what, 20 to 30? Anywhere in that range. And it looks like the 8 of Hodak trying to get a huge run on the outside but couldn't get that to work. Dan Park might have a run on him now. Markle is there at the rear bumper of the 18. And 10 is going to the inside here in the 1 and 2. Dan Park now shuffled out of line. How's it going to affect the 18 car here? Markle trying to squeeze him up. Can't quite get it to work. Hodak might lose the position to the 10 here. As Dan goes way wide here. Everybody's still in the race. Can Dan get back in line though? Here comes Max Service to his inside in the 75. Is Dan stuck up there now? Oh, Max is there. Dan just needs the 75 to pass him and get back in line, try to make moves. Again, Max Service has a good run though. Will he get to the inside of the 10? He will. That might allow the 18 and Dan Park to get back to the inside of Merkel here. Oh, battle for the lead. I didn't even see it. Hodak caught up to Bone Adams here. Bone trying to use that outside line. Couldn't get it to work, and that slowed them way down back here. And Bowen's going to get a huge lead again. Dan Park might get back in front of Max Service. That brings Causey and Fox back into the picture. Here comes Voiles in the 8. Or in the 26, in the 8th position, sorry. Last season's champion. Here comes Hodak again, back to the inside of Merkel. Fox to the inside of Causey. We got 3 double file up front. 3 rows of 2 wide. Merkel hangs on over the 8 car. Max Service still trying to get around Dan Park, and Fox gets around Joseph Causey. That's another position to keep in pace with the 18, or to try and get around the 18. We're still green for the moment. Dan doesn't get clear of the 75 of Max. Now that they've calmed down just a little bit, we'll be right back with this battle. We're going to go check the 42 Adam Gardner. Adam, at the moment, 13th. Just trying to hang on, trying to get into the top 10 and hoping the other two will mess up here today. And as for Cropley, I think he's stuck back here. Back in the 30th position, hasn't really been able to move. And Hodag back to the inside of Merkel here. And he clears the 10 with ease. Here comes Dan Park to the inside. But the 8 is slow on the bottom. The 10 had a great run in the outside here. Dan Park going to the inside of the 8 now. Don't know what happened with Hodak's car here. He cannot get that bottom rolling like the other drivers can. Dan clears the 8. Or not quite, almost. Here comes Max Service to the inside of Hodak now. Merkel caught back up to Bowen Adams now. Voiles now to the inside of Causey back there. Fox gonna have a great run on the 8 of Hodak here. To the inside now. Dan Park to the inside of Merkel here for second position. Almost hits 10. That was close. Fox to the inside of the 8. He wants to be in the top 5. Can't quite get that to work though. Merkel now has caught up to Bowen Adams. Can they be the first person to pass the 33 today? No one's been able to. You got a Chevy, Pontiac, Ford, top 4, and then a Chevy that rounds out your top 5 here. Hodak hangs on over the 2 Fox for the moment. Dan Park looks like they might have a run on the Merkel here. And nope, not quite. Sometimes I feel like they're pitting, but they're not. I don't know if they might take the whole access road here. Be interesting to see what happens. Adam Gardner still battling, trying to get into the top 10 here. Has to go catch James Bush. They're all single file up front. Max Service gets a good run off the corner here. Goes to the inside of Dan Park now. If they get it to stick, they will. They will send it down into 3 and 4. As they're on lap 25 here, 121. About 1/5 of the way through, I think, right? Something like that. Max could not get it to work. Here comes Hodak on his outside now. Feels like they're on slow, but they're going still like 100 in the turn. Hodak falls way back behind Josh Fox now. Fox up into 5th. Only 1 car between him and Dan now. Dan only gaining 10 points here at the moment. Dan maybe wants to stay out and lead a lap here. That's what I would think. Or Fox might do that, extend the points lead. Or they both might do it to just get the bonus points. Causey gets shafted up the track by Daniel Voiles back here. Voiles now to the inside of the 32. It looks like the 26 will get the run here down the back straightaway. Should be able to clear. Here comes Max Service now to the inside of Dan Park. This might give it. Oh no, he backs off a little bit for some reason. And Fox might go around on the outside here. Can the two get a run? Not quite. They do have a run on the outside here. Merkel to the inside of Bowen Adams for the race lead. Can the 10 make this stick, or will Bowen have the run on the outside? Bowen defending quite nicely and gets clear of the 10. No, not quite. The 10's still technically to the inside. And Merkel's pitting. First one to come down. Unless it's a mechanical issue. We will see. Now who will be the first one of these two to pit? Fox got around Max Service there. As Hodak now to the inside at 75. Who has good pit stops here today? Oh my. Fox to the inside of Dan Park before pits. It looks like all of them are pitting but Voiles here. Oh, that's quite sketchy how they went down there. I will go see how Voiles does. Comparison. So they're all coming down to pit road. Voiles is going to at least hit lap 30 here. He will lead a lap over Bone Adams finally. Still green for the moment. Still has gas. They should be able to do around, it looks like 28 to 30 laps, I guess. We'll just go by 28. Just see when they put. Voiles going around again. Oh, we got a yellow, that's why. So Voiles is going to be your race leader. Now we got to go find out what happened. That's not the leader. We will go find out this way. It's right here. Am I missing something? Why is it yellow? Anybody can tell me why this yellow is out? What the hell? We got a phantom yellow. Or is something happening back here? Oh, it's just a phantom yellow. Alright. Interesting. Go find the pace car. Goddamn. Yeah, nobody's damaged. Alright. We'll be back with the restart. Let's go find oils. Oh, they're all up here. We'll just go back to the pace car. We'll be back with the restart. Looks like we're going green this time. It looks like Dan Park's the race leader over Voiles, James Bush, the 71 of Hoax. Fox is a lap down, so that's good for Dan. Jay McDonald, Reese Schaefer, Dylan Abraham, Barrett Compton, Emerson Arden, and the 28 Connor Cunningham are your top 10. However, who else is still on lead lap? Cropley is still on lead lap, so that's good for him, but he needs to go beat Dan Park. And Adam was the other one that was still technically in contention, but he's a lap down too behind Fox. Alright. So we're going back up to Dan Park here. So that Phantom Yellow changed everything here. Don't know what for. Couldn't find it. I'm just gonna call it a debris yellow. So, but there still was no debris. Now we get ready to go green here again. Dan Park, race leader. Basically double file restart because we got 25th on back, a lap down. Jesse Adams right in front of the leader. Needs a quick yellow. We are back green here. Markle, who's up front, Max Service, Causey, they're all lap down. Dan Park gets shafted 3 wide all the way on the outside here. Here comes Voiles to the inside for the race lead in the 26 car. Voiles clears Dan Park here. Side by side though with him still. My bad. Oh, that was close. A lot of 3 wide. I see 3 rows of 3 wide here. That's never good. Fox really close to Adam Gardner right there. Adam really wants to try and make up points here. Voiles is still the race leader. He clears with Dan Park stuck on the high line here. I don't know who's the next. I think James Bush is still the next lead lap car. Maybe Reese Schaefer. Reese is on the bottom. Dan Park still stuck on the high line here. Voiles just gets to pull away with all this going on. A lot of 3 wide. Here comes Reese to the inside now. 71 of Hoax. He's there for third. Now he's going to get a chance to get around Dan Park here as the one of Farron Elam Jr. blocks him as Farron's lap down. Reese side by side with Dan, 4nd position now. James Bush is there in the 44. He wants third. Can James get it to the inside of the 18? No, he cannot. Dan does slot in line there. His Voiles just get to pull away up here. Technically pull away. He wants to go put Fox back a lap down. Wants to put Max back a lap down. They were the fast cars early on. Some of them. With Merkel in the 10, the 8, the 42. Is there anybody in front of them? No, there's not. Voiles just trying to put everybody back a lap down, as they all need a yellow. Let's see how Cropley's doing in the 3. He's stuck all the way back here right now. Back in the 22nd position, but at least he's still in the lead lap. So he's the lead's going to gain on Fox at the moment, who has Voiles right behind him. Now, will anybody be able to catch Voiles here, or are we going to have another random ass yellow? That will be, we will have to wait and see. I don't know what lap we went green, so that's my bad. Wales still trying to put Fox back a lap down. Fox will not back down here. He needs that yellow and he's going to fight for it. Fox and a couple other guys, they're hoping NASCAR will explain why there was yellow, because we can't explain it now. It's weird. Boyle's trying to put him a lap down. Reese Schaefer, though, still in second in the 17, but he's stuck behind a bunch of lappers. Dan Park's still stuck back there also. Reese goes way wide. Dan Park though still third. Jay McDonald now up to fourth in the 4 car. Ben Park now, his brother, in the 24, also up here. This is where a lot of lead lap cars are, other than the leader. Now they're trying to catch up to Reese Schaefer back here. Ben Park battling James Bush now for what, 5th position. We'll continue to watch this battle for a little bit. Yom, yom. The Voiles has almost a whole 2-second lead now over Jay McDonald. Dan Park now, they're all trying to get around Jackson Wade. Voiles not getting passed by Max Service here. That might give a chance to the other guys to maybe catch up. McDonald trying his best to get through the traffic easily, but it's not that quite hard to do that. Jackson Wade is still fighting these guys. Sorry guys, I'm tired. We're 31 minutes into this. We're only 45 laps in of 121. Dan Park now side by side with Reese Schaefer here again. Ben Park lost spots there. Reese got around him. They're 3 wide back behind them. Joshua Balliet back there in the 7. Andrew the 5th in the 77. James Bush in the 44. And Jackson Wade's trying to make time up on Voiles at least. Because Voiles is stuck behind some of these guys who were faster all race long. So we'll see what happens here. We just continue to watch the battle for 3rd place at the moment. And now here comes the Christian Bracken now in the 40 out of nowhere up in the 5th. As Dan Park starts to break away a little bit. Jay McDonald slowly but surely catching up to Voiles there, 1.3 seconds now. As everybody else is jumbled up back here at the end of the top 10. As they got like 5 rows of double file back here. Ben Park trying to chase down his brother again. Jay McDonald still catching up. Jay McDonald passing these lappers. And Voiles still stuck behind the 10 of Markle. But he still has 3 lap cars to go around after he gets around the ones he's battling right now. Andrew Gutierrez looks like his lap down also. Not having a good time, caused his lap down. A lot of chaos going on now because of all that. And we'll go back up with Wales for a little bit. As they're coming around to lap 50 this next time by. Meow. I think everybody. Yep, everybody's still in the race. Well, this race has considerably got more boring with all the bullshit that's happened. Okay, McDonald trying to get through the traffic. Everybody else about now 4 seconds back. Christian Bracken now trying to chase down Ben Park back here. Dan Park starting to lose positions. But with the way this is going, Dan Park might flip to the points lead again, depending on how far ahead he finishes ahead of the two. So we might just continue to watch that all day. Dan Park gets passed by Angel Gutierrez. Here comes Emerson now. Emerson to make it 3 wide on the bottom for the 6th position here. Emerson will clear. Dan now getting passed by Malika all the way on the bottom here. Dan, for some reason, losing pace. A little bit of pace here. Nope, Jay lost about a second now. 2.2 back from Voiles. Alright, sorry guys, I'm back. I was reading some stuff. I sat in like traffic for like half an hour on the way home. I was trying to figure out what was going on. Alright, Wiles now at 2.7. It's gotten around Markle. 2.7 over Jay McDonald. McDonald has cleared all of the traffic he had for now. Has 4 cars between him and Voiles. Then Ben Park up into third. 3.7 back, and then it's another 2 seconds back to Christian Bracken. Emerson, though, however, he wants a 4th win. He's up into the top 5. Out of nowhere. Battling James Bush, Balliet. All the way back here. Dan Park now falling back to 9th. Can Dylan Abraham get back up into him? Back up to him. That's what I meant to say. God damn it. Now we wait for pit stops here. Let's see what happens. As Jay McDonald now has Jesse to his inside. As Voiles. We're waiting basically now for pit stops here. Well, that makes sense to why there's traffic. And here comes Boyle to the inside of Josh Fox. Fox blocks him off there. Tried to get around but couldn't. And here comes Devin Zimmerman back to the inside. McDonald clears Jesse. Ben Park trying to catch up to at least him. Bracken still in fourth. Emerson fifth with Joshua Balliet right behind him. Balliet looking to the inside. Can't get there though. As we are, like I said, waiting for pit stops. Boyle's in the mix of a bunch of traffic now. And we got pit stops. Oh boy, here we go again. Fox stays out. He's trying to get the lap back. So lap 60 is when people started pitting this time. So 60. So they'll be pitting around 88 to 90 again. Well, Voiles pit this time. Voiles went out, but Fox does. Fox couldn't go out longer. Voiles really trying to make this a hard race on everybody. Everybody's still in the race. No mechanical failures yet. Knock on wood. Voiles still staying out. And it's still green for the moment. And Voiles pits right here. Sounds like somebody might be staying out. As Voiles is on pit road. I don't think anybody on lead lap stayed out. Oh, maybe Dan Park. Unless he already pit. Voiles crossed the line there. Oh, looks like everybody pit. Looks like they are going to take 4 tires. Still green on track for the moment. And Voiles is away. Jay McDonald's away. There goes everybody else around the 26. There's Carlos Gutierrez. Christian Bracken might be pretty close to Voiles here. That's definitely interesting. We'll see when it cycles around here. Voiles probably still getting up to speed here. Causey gonna get a lap back. And yes, Bracken right in second. That's a battle for the race lead here. Christian Bracken has caught up with pit strategy. Side by side here with Voiles. Bowen Adams finds himself back up into third. with everything going on. Side by side goes Christian Bracken now for the race lead, still trying to battle the 26. They'll be pitting around 88 to 90, it looks like. And Bracken clear as Boyles. Now Bowen Adams back in third, Dan Parks fourth. The 71, Michael Hoax, and Joshua Ballet, Emerson Arden, and then Ben Park, Connor Cunningham, and Devin Smith swap spots, and Jay McDonald falls outside the top 10 there. Quite surprising there. As we go back up here, Christian Bracken now pulling away. Boop, boop, ba-doo. Bracken now pulling away. It goes a little high into that turn. Causey might catch up, put them in a bad position, maybe on the outside, unless Boyles tries to get around the 32 first. Boyles theoretically should have fresher tires. He should be able to get around. Pushes Causey out of the way. Boyles does there. Boyles caught up to Bracken here. Boyles to the inside. Side by side here now into 3 and 4. Boyles at least got, or Bracken got some laps led at least. Just trying to hang on over the 26. Can the 40 still lead this lap? Side by side at the line. It was still Christian Bracken just by a bit. Said they were tied, but Bracken gave it to. Boyles out, clear for the lead. And probably going to sail off into the sunset now. Now we go back here. Bowen Adams has a gaggle of cars behind him. Emerson trying to get back up into third. Hoax goes way high. Dan Parks there. So when they cross the line, we'll see where they are. Dan Park, Hoax gets shafted out of line there. Balliet almost hits him there, and Balliet loses a lot of spots. Emerson trying to get around Bowen Adams right now. This Bracken lost 4/10 to Voiles there with fresher tires. This Bracken has the older tires. Can Emerson get around Bowen Adams? They're all jumbled up back here now. The 4 Jay McDonald should have the fresher tires back here. But they all keep getting checked up. Ben Park though back into the top 10. Cunningham back in the top 10. Looks like Devin Smith falls outside the top 10. As I'm trying to keep up with what's going on back here. Emerson and Bowen are pulling away from this group now. Ben Park to the inside of his brother Dan Park. Cunningham almost hits Ben Park there. So they all get checked up. They're 3 wide back here with Joshua Balliet. 3 wide in the middle. They get clear of that. Bracken losing a lot of time now. As Voiles is just pulling away. Alright, we're on lap 73 of 121. We're getting close to the end of this, finally. Bracken gets around the 21, but is way far behind. Emerson got around Bone Adams. Can he go chase down the leaders? Jay McDonald clear of Ben Park. Dan Park still fighting Connor Cunningham. Uh, Devin Smith, the 71 of Michael Hoax. Then Joshua Bailey just outside the top 10 now. James Bush, Reed Schaefer, 12th. And then the rest of your field, we'll go see where Cropley is. Cropley looks like made up some spots up to 16th. Might gain some time or points on Fox at least. That's good for him, but still needs to catch up to Dan Park. We'll see if he can do that by the end of this race with one or two more pit stops here. Fox, right now 28th, not having a good day because of that phantom yellow that happened. Everybody's still in the race. Yum, yum. I see. Emerson. Definitely, I feel like Emerson's catching. We'll see what his lap time is here, and we'll go check and see what the leader's lap time is. 5.2. Yeah, definitely gained 2 tenths. 38, 37.0 to Voiles 38.0. Sorry, 38.2 to 38.0. Christian Bracken clear of traffic. Jay McDonald now trying to get around the 11 of Andrew the 4th. Not having a good year either in the 11. And it continues today, unfortunately. The 40 still lost time there. Emerson lost about 2 tenths that time by. God damn it. Bone Adams lost spots again. We're getting close to pit stops again, so we'll wait to see when Voiles pits. And we'll stay on board with the 26 again. It's... Christian Bracken now 3.1 back, still falling quite a bit back. Couple tenths each lap here. 40 looks like me when I burn my tires up on iRacing. Yep. 5 to 3/10 a lap. Wells now trying to put Markle a lap down here. So going around a lap 80 here this time back. What's it gonna be? 3.5 to what? 4 seconds now to Christian Bracken. Will the undercut even make it back up to these 4 seconds here for the 40 car? Or they will be able to at least fight for a couple laps? Who knows? Emerson Arndt, though, has Ben Park catching up to him. We'll just watch this battle for a little bit. Ben parks to the rear bumper. Emerson Arden tries to push him into the corner here. Ben can't quite get there. Christian Bracken caught a little bit back, but not a lot. Ben's still on the rear bumper of the 20. They get a lot of traffic ahead. Christian Bracken, though, part of this. And Voiles gets around max service also. Fox still hoping for a yellow, as he's just on the end of the lead lap here. The 43, unfortunately, Barrett Compton had a camshaft issue. First DNF of the race. Now we wait for the pit stops. Up 83 at 121. Voiles dominating the second half of the race so far. Yom. Yom. Ugh. Emerson Ben now caught up to Jackson Wade here. They're catching up to Christian Bracken quite quickly. So we will see what happens here. Ben trying to go around the outside of the 20, but Emerson gets a good run on Jackson Wade down the back straightaway here. Not quite. Wade blocks, and Ben Parks going around the top here. Trying to, at least. He gets a great run out the corner. Ben Park is there. He clears the 20 of Emerson. Now will Voiles pit here soon. So around lap 88 to 90 they should be pitting. Some people might pit this time. I feel like Bracken's gonna be the first one too. So we'll see. Ben does clear the 20. Here comes Jay McDonald in the 4 on the outside here. Voiles just still continuously pulling away. Got a battle for the 4th position. Ben parked to the inside of Jackson Wade now. That lapper got a great run to get around that 22 car. Has a great run to Christian Bracken here to the inside now. Interesting. Ben Park now up in a second here. Bracken falling way back. Maybe pit way too early. Way too early. Now we go watch Voiles, as we should have pit stops anytime here. You know, these lappers, I'm surprised Adam having a really good like run up front technically. And we saw looks like Bowen Adams was on pit road already. And the 8 Hodak in front of Voiles pits. And Voiles still staying out. I think when he's gonna be able to make it to the end of fuel. Some people might not be able to. We'll see what happens though. Or nope. Yep, Fox goes lap down right there from pitting. And Voiles pits finally. And Ben Park stayed out even longer, actually. We'll see when he pits here. He has the longest fuel run at the moment. Does he pit here? He does, finally. Yom. We'll see where Brent though comes out in comparison to Voiles. Because Voiles was way, way ahead. About 6 seconds, I think it was. He did race his way up in the second, so we'll see if he can chase him down here. I don't think he'll be able to though. Never know, a yellow could come out in NR like it did the first one in this race, where nothing happened because NR said, fuck it, why not? Let's add one yellow. He's coming off of pit road. Here's the 2 to 36. Now where's Voiles? There's Voiles. There's Emerson. He's going to be behind a lot of people. Now we see where Voiles cycles out here. How far ahead now? Should be able to make it in fuel. It'll be close though for some guys. Nobody else has had a problem, luckily. Wells out by 1.9 over Christian American. Wells about 2.3 ahead. Ben Park back to 7th. I don't know if he's going to be able to catch up. Like I said, unless fuel strategy happens here, it is all the 26 of Daniel Wells here today. Emerson now chasing down Christian Bracken again. We'll see if he can do that. Emerson not really being able to catch up to Christian Bracken here. 21 laps to go here. Go back a little bit further though. Devin Smith stuck back here, same with Ben Park. Smith though up into 6th, trying to get around Bowen Adams, who they're catching up to here. But the lap cars are all in the way. Reese Schaefer now into the top 10 spot. Dan Park falling back to 14th now. Cropley slowly trying to work his way up to him. Can he do it before the end of the race? We will see, but he's got a lot of time to catch up. Emerson still trying to catch up to the 4-day Bracken. Emerson to the inside of Christian Bracken here, side by side off of turn 4. Turn 2. Nope, turn 4 it was. Okay, not bad. They're about 4 seconds back of Daniel Voiles here. Emerson looks like they're going to clear Bracken with ease here. It looks like Ben Park up in the 5th. To the inside of the 21. Got to get around a bunch of lap cars. Go catch up to Connor Cunningham in the 28. Emerson really saying he wants a 4th win. What, Voiles is going to stop that, it looks like. But Voiles has a bunch of traffic of his own. So we'll see what happens up there. If that traffic continues to hinder Voiles here, maybe Emerson can catch up before the end of this. Fox unfortunately not getting that yellow that he wanted. He got the one he didn't want, and now he can't get the one he needs. Dan Park, 14th. Fox is 26th. It's going to be very close on the points situation. We will see once it comes around to that. 3.8. Emerson still lost time there. I can't imagine that Fox won't put a fight up here against Voiles. He wants to stay in lead lap in case of a yellow. Voiles has a great run down the back straightaway. Can't get around the two though. Ben Park going around Jackson Wade now. He wants to get up into the 4th position at least. Got around 15 to go. I don't know if he's going to be able to catch up to Emerson or Bracken, but we will see. He has to get around Connor first, and he goes to the inside of the 28 here. Oh, Connor tried to block it, couldn't get there. And Ben Park clears the 24, or the 28 for Connor Cunningham. Now, can he go chase down the 40 and the 20? There's no traffic between all of them. Fox goes lap down. And losing a couple positions here now. We continue to watch these two. Now Ben Park, 7.2 to 4.6 for those guys. Let's see where he ends up being here when he crosses the line. He is pulling away from the guys behind him. No. 7.4, 4.6. I don't think he's catching. Boyle's still trying to pull away. Adam really has pulled away from where he was. Because he's 22nd. Ben Park not really being able to right now. Gets a great run off of turn 4 though, it looks like. 7.8 back now. Emerson not really losing, not really gaining. It's coming around to 11 to go this next time by. Yeah. 4.9, 5.3, 5.4, 7.6. So Ben might be catching up to these two. Angel Gutierrez just keeping pace with him even though he's lapped down. Yeah. I guess we'll be done by 6:30. Everybody's still jumbled up back here. 71 has now gotten up in the 5th. Around Connor Cunningham. Around Connor Cunningham. Jesus. Can't speak today, so sorry about that. Just inside the top 10. Matthew Hubert out of nowhere here today. Same with Luna Farmer. That means Bell and Adams, Balliet, and Reese Schaefer, who've been around the top 10 all day, falling back. Dan Park back to 15th. Probably trying his hardest to get up there. Can't quite get it done. Well, still pulling away. Ben Park definitely catching those second and third place cars. Will he be able to get to them before the end of the race? With under 10 to go here. Connor Cunningham falling back behind Jay McDonald now. His long run pace is not there. Can they all make it in fuel? I think the two best cars on that would be the 26 and the 24. We will have to see though. They're all pretty single file back here now. Christian Bracken still right behind Emerson. You can see Ben Park in the back now. Here comes Christian Bracken. Down the back straightaway. Can't quite get to Emerson. Ben Park now has Angel Gutierrez passing him, that lap car. Unfortunate for him. Emerson hangs on though over the 40. We got 7 to go. As the 25 is just making it annoying now for the 24. Ben Park still on the outside of the 25 here. They are still catching the 40 car. Ben's still technically there. Can he get a run? He does. He technically caught the leader a little bit. Boyles is pulling away still. Ben's still getting a good run on the outside. He's really fighting the 25 hard to just give him that position. Might just need to fall back in line, get back around the 25 to be able to catch these two. Doesn't look like anybody's pitting yet. Just trying to watch that. Watch for that, I should say. Sorry. Emerson's starting to pull away from Bracken a little bit now. Ben Park getting a good run now on Angel Gutierrez. Going back to the inside of the 25. That lapper. Everybody's still in the race except for Bear County, who had a camshaft issue. Ben Park though has caught up to Christian. Goes to the inside of the 40 here. He's going to get up at least in the third now. Can he go catch up to Emerson now? With this many few laps left. Loyal still has it locked all the way up here by themselves. Button clears the 40 easily. That's holding up the 25 now. Alright. Nobody's pitting, so I think we're all good on gas. Here comes Ben Park though, trying to chase down Emerson Arden here. For that second position. Ben Park is there. Gets slowed up though, coming off the corner. Got 2 to go here to try and get around this 20 car. For the second position as Voiles has it locked up. Park clears Jesse Adams now. It has 2 to go to catch this 20 car. And both lost time to Voiles again. Some people are pitting, so it might come down to fuel. I don't think it will for everybody though. Here comes Ben Park. Is going to get to the inside of Emerson Arden here. Down the back straightaway. Side by side here. Ben Park is there. Coming to the line. With 1 to go. Emerson's going to have it for now. Now where's Voiles? Voiles all by himself up there. These two still side by side for second. Ben Park's going to clear here out of 2. Voiles though coming through 3 and 4 here to win. I don't know if it's first or second race, but he's coming to win here at Homestead. Out of turn number 4. Your last season champion, Daniel Voiles, is going to win here at Homestead, Miami. And Ben Park gets around Emerson Arden for second position. Ben Park over Emerson third. Fourth, Christian Bracken. And Michael Hoax gets 5th. Devin Smith gets 6th, 7th. Jay McDonald, Luna Farmer 8th. 9th, Connor Cunningham. And 10th, Joshua Balliet. Matthew Hubert could not hold on. Dan Park gets 14th. Cropley got up to 15th. And what about that 2? And Fox unfortunately gets 25th. Season 3, race 19 this was. I'm just gonna make sure on that. Sorry, buddy. Schedule. Yep, race 19. Space. R. There we go. Boop. Do this process. Race 19. Boop. The hell? Oh, there it is. Homestead. Process. Race 19. We had 1 yellow for 4 laps, 7 lead changes for 5 different leaders. Not a good one. But, oh well. Generate files. Voiles led 83 of the 121 laps. Ben Park had 2. Christian Bracken 5. 3 for Dan Park. 28 for Bowen Adams. And that was it. Your awards, though. Bowen Adams pole. Voiles was your front runner. Christian Bracken improved 30 places to finish what? 4th. Headache was Hodek. Qualified 3rd and finished 37th, unfortunately. And Jesse Adams was your diehard racer, finishing 38th, one lap down. Unfortunately, we will go generate those files. Josh Fox is the points leader still, at 20 points over Dan Park. Crowdplay 158 back. 180 for Jay McDonald. Adam Gardner 191, 193 for Connor Cunningham. So everybody did gain points on Fox. And it's close, 20 points between the top two. Everybody else has closed in a little bit. Devin Smith, 7th. Hubert, Bond Adams, and Mitch Hodek. I'm starting to think it might just be the top 10 that are in contention. Your biggest gainer of the day looks like Voiles with his win up to 16th in the points. Plus 9, plus 7 for Emerson, who's up to 11th. He might still be in it if he can continue what he's been doing this year. 3 wins, 5 top 5s, 8 top 10s. If he could continue to be a little bit more consistent here towards the end, he has a shot. Biggest loser looks like Barrett Compton with that DNF, the only one to have a mechanical issue. Top 5, Hodek at -5. At the bottom, unfortunately, Max Service, 8 points for Brian Glennon from being the bottom of the points. And we will see you guys next time for Nazareth. That'll be an interesting one to see how that goes. Peace out, guys.